Welcome to ABC, where study rules. Please like, share, subscribe the channel. And do not forget to hit the bell icon. Hello friends. ABCGS presents Most Important MCQ on Indian Polity and Constitution Part 4. Part 1 to 3 are already uploaded, you can watch them. So let's begin.
Hello friends, welcome to ABCGS. Today we will discuss Indian Polity and Constitution MCQs. Question number 1. India is considered as a republic mainly because. The right answer is the head of the state, that is, the president, is elected. Question number 2. What was the exact constitutional position of the Indian Republic when the constitution was brought into force with effect from 26 January 1950? The right answer is a sovereign democratic. The constitution was enacted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949 and came into effect on 26 January 1950. As originally enacted, the preamble described the state as a sovereign democratic republic. In 1976, the 42nd Amendment changed this to read Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic. Question number 3. Which writ is issued by a High Court or the Supreme Court to compel an authority to perform a function that it was not performing? The right answer is Writ of Mandamus. The right answer is Writ of Mandamus. A writ of Mandamus, which means we command in Latin, is the name of one of the prerogative writs in the common law and is issued by a superior court to compel a lower court or a government officer to perform mandatory or purely ministerial duties correctly. Question number 4. Separation of the judiciary from the executive has been provided in one of the following parts of the Indian Constitution. The right answer is the Directive Principle of State Policy. Article 50 in the Constitution of India. Article 50 in the Constitution of India, belonging to the Directive Principles of State Policy, deals with separation of judiciary from executive. It says that the state shall take steps to separate the judiciary from the executive in the public services of the state. Question number 5. Which of these is not included as a fundamental right in the Indian Constitution? The right answer is right to equal wages for equal work. Question number 6. Bills of which of the following categories can be initiated only in Lok Sabha? The right answer is D. If any question arises whether a bill is a money bill or not, the decision of Speaker thereon is final. Question number 7. Which of the following can a court issue for enforcement of fundamental rights? The right answer is a writ. The Supreme Court, the highest in the country, may issue writs under Article 32 of the Constitution for enforcement of fundamental rights and under Article 139 for enforcement of rights other than fundamental rights. While High Courts, the Superior Court of the states, may issue writs under Article 226. The Constitution broadly provides for 5 kinds of prerogative writs, that is, habeas corpus, certiorari, mandamus, quo warranto, and prohibition. Question number 8. Under the Directive Principles of State Policy, up to what age of the children they are expected to be provided free and compulsory education? The right answer is 14 years. The Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act or Right to Education Act RTE, which was passed by the Indian Parliament on 4th August 2009, describes the modalities of the importance of free and compulsory education for children between 6 and 14 in India under Article 21A of the Indian Constitution. Question number 9. The term secular was added in the preamble to the Indian Constitution by? The right answer is 42nd Amendment. The Constitution declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, assuring its citizens of justice, equality, and liberty, and endeavors to promote fraternity among them. The words socialist and secular were added to the definition in 1976 by the 42nd Constitution. Following is not a fundamental right. The right answer is right to property. Question number 11. Which of the following writs or orders of the High Court or Supreme Court is sought to get an order of an authority quashed? The right answer is certiorari. Literally, certiorari means to be certified. The writ of certiorari can be issued by the Supreme Court or any High Court for quashing the order already passed by an inferior court, tribunal, or quasi-judicial authority. Question number 12. Of the following words in the preamble of the Constitution of India, which was not inserted through the Constitution 42nd Amendment Act 1976? The right answer is dignity. Question number 13. Indian Parliament can rename or redefine the boundary of a state by? The right answer is a simple majority. Article 3 of the Indian Constitution deals with formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries, or name of any of the existing states. The states of the Indian Union can be reorganized or their boundaries altered by an executive order of the Union Government of the concerned state government by a simple majority in the ordinary process of legislation. Question number 14. Which is the source of political power in India? The right answer is we the people. Question number 15. Which one of the following is a political right? The right answer is right to contest elections. Question number 16. Fundamental rights in India are guaranteed by it through. The right answer is right to constitutional remedies. Right to constitutional remedies empowers the citizens to move a court of law in case of any denial of the fundamental rights. The courts can issue various kinds of writs. These writs are habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto, and certiorari. Question number 17. Which of the following writs of the High Court or the Supreme Court is sought to produce in the court of a person suspected to be missing in custody? The right answer is habeas corpus. Habeas corpus means you must present the person in court. It is a writ which requires a person under arrest to be brought before a judge or into court. This released from unlawful detention. Question number 18. To which of the following bills the President must accord his sanction without sending it back for fresh consideration? The right answer is money bill. Money bill are those that are classified under Article 110 of the Constitution of India. The President may either give or withhold his assent to a money bill. Under the Constitution, a money bill cannot be returned to the House by the President for reconsideration. Question number 19. Where in the Indian Constitution has economic justice been provided as one of the objectives? The right answer is Directive Principles. Article 41 to 43A and Article 48 specifically target the working sections of the nation and provide for the betterment of the workers and their living conditions. Question number 20. Which one of the following is not enumerated as a right in the Constitution of India? The right answer is economic right. Question number 21. Which one of the following is not mentioned in the preamble to the Constitution of India? The right answer is adult franchise. The preamble to the Constitution of India is a brief introductory statement that sets out the guiding purpose and principles of the document. The preamble mentions justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and unity and integrity of the nation. Question number 22. The Indian Constitution recognizes minorities on the basis of. The right answer is percentage of the population of the group to the total population. Question number 23. A writ of mandamus to perform public duty. The term mandamus literally means command. The writ of mandamus is either issued to oblige a person or the court or a body for the execution of public duty, or imposed on them to restrain them from executing a particular act. The writ of mandamus is an effective writ that checks the functioning of the government. Question number 24. How many fundamental duties are included in Indian Constitution? The right answer is 11. The fundamental duties of citizens were added to the Constitution by the 42nd Amendment 1976 under the recommendation by the 42nd Amendment 1976 under the recommendations of the Swaran Singh Committee. Originally 10 in number, the fundamental duties were increased to 11 by the 86th Amendment Act 2002, which added a duty on every parent or guardian to ensure that their child or ward was provided opportunities for education between the ages of 6 and 14 years. Question number 25. The right to vote in elections to a parliament is a. The right answer is constitutional right. Question number 26. Which of the following is not a fundamental right? The right answer is right. The right answer is right to property. Question number 27. The fundamental rights in our Constitution are inspired by the Constitution of. The right answer is USA. Question number 28. Under the Constitution, the power to issue a writ of habeas corpus is vested in. The right answer is both Supreme Court and High Court. Habeas corpus is a bulwark of personal freedom. It is a legal action or writ through which a person can seek relief from the unlawful detention of him or herself or of another person, protects the individual from harming him or herself or from being harmed by the judicial system. Question number 29. Which of the following is a bulwark of personal freedom? The right answer is habeas corpus. Question number 30. The writs for the enforcement of fundamental rights are issued by. The right answer is Supreme Court. Under the Indian legal system, jurisdiction to issue prerogative writs is given to the Supreme Court and to the High Courts of Judiciary of all Indian states. The Supreme Court, the highest in the country, may issue writs under Article 32 of the Constitution for enforcement of rights other than fundamental rights, while High Courts, the superior courts of the states, may issue writs under Article 226. Question number 31. A writ issued by the Supreme Court compelling a quasi-judicial or public authority to perform its mandatory duty is. The right answer is mandamus. Question number 32. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court held that fundamental rights are unamendable? The right answer is Keshvananda Bharti's case. Question number 33. Directive principles in our Constitution are. The right answer is non-enforceable are. The right answer is non-enforceable in the courts of law. The directive principles of state policy are guidelines to the central and state government of India to be kept in mind while framing laws and policies. These provisions contained in Part 4 of the Constitution of India are not enforceable by any court. It is the duty of the state to apply these directive principles in making laws to establish a just society in the country. Question number 34. Which of the following expressions does not figure in the preamble to the Indian Constitution? The right answer is federal. Question number 35. Right to property was removed from the list of fundamental rights during the rule of. The right answer is Morarji Desai Government. The 44th Amendment Act of 1978 deleted the right to property from the list of fundamental rights. Question number 36. Which part of the Indian Constitution deals with the directive principles of state policy? The right answer is Part 4. The directive principles of state policy are guidelines to the central and state governments of India to be kept in mind while framing laws and policy contained in Part 4 of the Constitution of India. Question number 37. How many types of writs can be issued by the Supreme Court? The right answer is 5. The Constitution broadly provides 5 kinds of prerogative writs: habeas corpus, certiorari, mandamus, quo warranto, prohibition. Question number 38. The preamble of our Constitution reads India as. The right answer is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The preamble to the Constitution of India is a brief introductory statement that sets out the guiding purpose and principles of the document. As originally enacted, the preamble described the state as a sovereign democratic republic. In 1976, the 42nd Amendment changed this to read sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Question number 39. Who is the guardian of fundamental rights enumerated in the Indian Constitution? The right answer is Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of India is the highest judicial forum and final court of appeal as established by Part 5. According to the Constitution of India, the role of the Supreme Court is that of a federal court and guardian of the Constitution. Question number 40. Which part of the Indian Constitution deals with fundamental rights? The right answer is Part 3. Question number 41. How many fundamental duties are in the Indian Constitution? The right answer is 11. Originally 10 in number, the fundamental duties were increased to 11 by the 86th Amendment Act 2002, which added a duty on every parent or guardian to ensure that their child or ward was provided opportunities for education between the ages of 6 and 14 years. Question number 42. Fundamental rights are not given to. The right answer is aliens. Question number 43. Consent of the people means consent of. The right answer is majority of the people. Question number 44. The Directive Principles of State Policy was adapted from the right answer is Irish Constitution. The principles have been inspired by the directive principles given in the Constitution of Ireland and also by the principles of Gandhism. Question number 45. Which one of the following is the guardian of fundamental rights? The right answer is Judiciary. Number 46. The idea of directive principles of state policy was borrowed by the framers of the Indian Constitution from the Constitution of, the right answer is the Republic of Ireland. Question number 47. Which one of the following fundamental rights is available to Indian citizens only? The right answer is protection from discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Some fundamental rights apply for persons of any nationality, whereas others are available only to the citizens of India. The right to life and personal liberty is available to all people, and so is the right to freedom of religion. On the other hand, freedom of speech and expression and freedom to reside and settle in any part of the country are reserved to citizens alone, including non-resident Indian citizens. Question number 48. Which of the following articles of the Constitution deals with fundamental duties? The right answer is Article 51A. The 42nd Amendment of the Constitution of India, enacted in 1976, laid down the fundamental duties of Indian citizens to the nation. The amendment inserted Article 51A to create a new part called 4A in the Constitution, which prescribed the fundamental duties to the citizens. Question number 49. The preamble to our Constitution makes no mention of, the right answer is adult franchise. The preamble to the Constitution of India is a brief introductory statement that sets out the guiding purpose and principles of the document. It says, "We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity among them all, fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution." Question number 50. Which part of the Constitution deals with the directive principles of state policy? The right answer is Part 4. The directive principles of state policy embodied in Part 4 of the Constitution are directions given to the state to guide the establishment of an economic and social democracy as proposed by the Preamble. Question number 51. Fundamental duties were added to the Constitution by, the right answer is 42nd Amendment. The the fundamental duties of citizens were added to the Constitution by the 42nd Amendment 1976 upon the recommendations of the Swaran Singh Committee. Question number 52. A secular state is one which, the right answer is, has no religion of its own. Question number 53. Freedom of the press is implied in the right to, the right answer is, freedom of speech. Question number 54. Fundamental rights granted to the answer is can never be suspended under any circumstance. The fundamental rights can be suspended during the emergency under Article 359 of the Constitution by the President of India. During national emergency, these rights can be suspended but not those conferred in Articles 20 and 21. Question number 55. A writ issued by the High Court or the Supreme Court to protect the fundamental rights of the citizens is known as, the right answer is, habeas corpus. Question number 56. The main purpose of including the directive principles of state constitution is to, the right answer is, establish a welfare state. The directive principles of state policy are guidelines to the central and state governments of India to establish a just society in the country. Question number 57. Which one of the following fundamental rights was described by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the heart and soul of the Constitution? The right answer is right to constitutional remedies. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, called the fundamental right to constitutional remedies as the heart and soul of the Indian Constitution. Right to constitutional remedies empowers the citizens to move a court of law in case of any denial of the fundamental rights. Question number 58. No person shall be a citizen of India if he has, the right answer is, voluntarily acquired citizenship of another country. Article 9 of the Indian Constitution deals with persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state. It states that no person shall be a citizen of India by virtue of Article 5 or be deemed to be a citizen of India by virtue of Article 6 or Article 8 if he has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of any foreign state. Question number 59. Which one of the following is a fundamental right guaranteed by the Constitution of India? The right answer is right to equality. Right to equality is one of the 6 fundamental rights recognized by the Constitution of India. It includes equality before law, prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, and equality of opportunity in matters of employment, abolition of untouchability, abolition of titles. Question number 60. Right to free education within certain limits is, the right answer is, guaranteed as a fundamental right. The Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act or Right to Education Act, that is RTE, which was passed by the Indian Parliament on 4th August 2009, describes the modalities of the importance of free and compulsory education for children between 6 and 14 in India under Article 21A of the Indian Constitution. Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe the channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon.